Hey guys, what you're about to see is an excerpt from two different podcasts that I just recently filmed, as in this week. One is with a gentleman who I just met. His name is Christian Gomez, and someone who's been a friend of mine for the past couple of years, Joseph Zamorano. We're going to sit down and I'm going to ask him some questions about being a young adult and being a Christian in today's society. And it's just going to be real and raw, maybe some graphics, but I want everybody to see the rawness of these two individuals. I look forward to doing more of these in the future. Thank you. All right, and what's your name today?
Joseph
Zamorano.
Zamorano.
All right, cool, man. How old are you?
19.
19. Hey, you're young, bro. And what church do you go to?
Verve.
Right on. Where's that at?
Riverside.
All right, cool, man. And how long you been going to Verve?
About 2 years.
About 2 years. And all right, cool. So how long you been a Christian for?
About 2 years also.
About 2 years. Right on. Jesus isn't relevant, or God isn't a good person. Like, what keeps you grounded?
That's what I'm talking about. And sometimes when I look at those videos or pictures or stories, whatever they are, I sometimes start falling for it too.
It was like a first-hand experience which was unique to me that gave me a stronger belief in Christ and actually built it up. Because you could hear all different types of arguments this is why God exists, or this logical reason. But for me, it was I felt like I've seen miracles happen, and many, what people would say, coincidences, unique experiences that don't seem like they could just happen out of nowhere. I feel like there had to be some sort of cause for it. I've also heard many stories with people close around me. I'm these people, they would not lie about this.
What first made you start believing in Jesus Christ?
What first made me start believing is me being here right now. Because a few years ago, 2-3 years ago, I wasn't doing the best and I wasn't making the right choices. So, me being here has made me believe. Because, there was no way I was supposed to be here,
Right on.
So I believe because I'm here.
Your story speaks to you the most in this season of life?
I don't remember the verse or the number quite yet, but it's something like fear God and only God. But I don't remember how it goes.
Me either. I don't know either. All right. Hey, thank you for coming and doing this podcast with us. And what is your name?
My name is Christian Gomez.
Christian Gomez. All right, Mr. Gomez, what church do you go to?
I go to the Way in San Bernardino. The campus, I believe, is Hallmark.
Hallmark. The Way of the World Outreach?
Yes.
Right on. You guys have a pretty awesome pastor over there.
Yeah.
And how old are you?
I'm 19. I turned 20 this June.
This June. Oh, wow. Young guy. And how long have you been going to the Way?
So I would say about a few months. But it seems like the church I want to keep continuing going to. Most likely going to be there for a while, years and years on,
Right on. And how long have you been a Christian for?
I would say just recently is when I started actually giving my life to God.
I know when I was growing up, pornography, you had to go to a special store. As the internet came up too, it was there was a lot of ways you had to jump through a bunch of hoops
honestly,
to get to that stuff. And today it's so.
It might be weird, but I just think hey, God is watching me. I can't be doing that.
Hey, that's a good way of thinking of it. God's watching. It's you don't want your king and your father to be watching you do that kind of stuff. It makes sense.
I would say, well, to start with, I did pursue relationships, especially ones that weren't good, and I'm glad that sort of a lot of them ended actually even before I started giving my life up to God. A lot of them ended for different reasons, But because of that, because like I sort of lacked a lot of, I guess, fellowship, it was easy to sort of not pursue them anymore.
When I think about obeying Christ, I just think about the 10 Commandments. I don't know. I don't really know what to say to that one.
It is a hard question to answer.
I'm not ready yet.
Yeah, it's I would say that teaching obedience is a little bit harder to understand in a democratic country, because we don't know what it's like to have a king and to have to be obedient to a king no matter what. For some and others in the church, gossip, because some people, they want to know everything. I don't care. That's me. I'm an I don't care kind of guy. Do you hear this? I don't care. Which that's made it easy for me not to go down that, like the gossipy road. But yeah, I get it. And so what Bible verse or story most speaks about this season in your life? A lot of stories.
I would say, yeah, there's a lot of different stories. I would say one that most like resonates with me. I don't remember the book or the specific verse number, but I do remember sort of like the details of the story. So it seems like I think Jesus is talking about like how God provides for especially like the birds. They don't worry about like what clothes they have, what food they eat, what they drink, and they don't worry. And us as people, we're more valuable than that.
Hey, if you've made it to this part, you're in the credits already. I wanted to stop right here and take a moment to verbally thank Verve Community Church for allowing me to shoot this at their campus in Riverside. I want to thank you to Pastor Michelle, who is always a great person to talk to, and to be able to help facilitate this. I also want to thank the lead pastors for allowing this to happen, Pastor Donnie Young and Dr. Sonia Young. And now let's get on to the rest of the credits.